I'm Michael Diamond. This is Muscle Central. Subscribe and turn on your notifications. Okay, a few bodybuilders that I think, in my opinion, if they don't make some significant move this year, it will not happen. Sergio Oliva Jr., I talked about that in another video, amongst other things involving him. Since he popped on the scene, everybody's expecting a lot of good things from him, being the son of Sergio Oliva, a legend in bodybuilding. The genetics are there. He's talked a really good game, considering he hasn't accomplished much. He hasn't competed much. He's 38 years old. Now he's stuck in Dubai. I talked about that in a previous video. I'm sure everybody knows the situation by now. At his age, at this point, if it doesn't happen this year, something significant, it's never going to happen. Hunter Labrada, another son of a legend, Lee Labrada, turned pro, expected a lot of good things from him. I mean, he has all the gifts. He not only facially resembles his father's, the build structurally, although Hunter is a much larger version, but structurally there are a lot of similarities. He has a lot going for him. Started off with a bit of a bang with his 7th place finish at the Olympia. Then he returns the following year, 4th place finish, which was somewhat questionable. And then his last Olympia, back down to 7th place. I think he has issues with conditioning. He's never been able to quite bring it, the kind of conditioning he needs to. Maybe it has something to do with his diet, where he relied on a lot of liquid food. He'd blend all his food. Now he's switching over, he's changing things up. Maybe it'll help. I also question how much fires he has. He's probably made not only more, a significant amount more, and the potential to make more than he ever will with competing outside bodybuilding. His father's Labrada Nutrition. He is part of that company. He's a major part of that company. Company's doing very well, not going anywhere anytime soon. He's doing well. Is he really hungry enough? I don't know. Iain, guy has the size to hang with any one of these guys out there, the biggest of the big guys. But I think he has a lot of issues as far as things going on in his head. I don't think he has the confidence that's needed to help bring you to that next level. Quite often I hear him talking, I'd be satisfied with this placing or that placing. You should be satisfied with nothing less than 1st place. I don't know if he has the right mindset. And quite often when he was on stage, he almost has a look of fear in his eyes. And he has placed as high as 7th in the Olympia. Last Olympia, he dropped down a few notches. He's been at this for a while in the pro ranks, and he's another one. I personally feel if something doesn't happen this year, something significant happen this year, it's just not going to happen. Patrick Moore had everybody excited with his 10th place finish at the Olympia a few years back. Probably the best conditioned guy on stage. Great shape, structure. His physique kind of resembled a very early Ronnie Coleman. I'm not saying he could have been another Ronnie Coleman, but there was some similarities, and it looked like there was some major potential there. He started at a late age, some injuries, some other issues going on. He's supposed to be back on the stage again this year soon, and we'll see what happens. He's another one that all the potential's there. And he, like Sergio, he's a little older. He doesn't have the time to waste. If it doesn't happen this year, it's not going to happen. Regan Grimes, Jake Cutler, a number of years back, even looked at him and said, this guy can be Mr. Olympia. He has the tools. Whatever it was, one reason or another, things just never seemed to work out for him. He's teamed up with Milos Sarcev after his last Olympia, and it looks like he's making some major improvements with Milos. He chose to skip out on an Olympia he was qualified for and continued working with Milos. He relocated from Canada to Las Vegas, and he's another one. He's tall, wide, great structure, shape to his muscles. He's very balanced left to right. He has all the tools needed. He needs to bring in some size. He needs to really nail his conditioning. It was questionable how focused he was before. It looks like he might be really on track now with Milos. Hopefully he is, and I'm rooting for him. But he's another one that I feel, if it doesn't happen this year, something significant, we're not going to see it happen. And just to conclude that group of bodybuilders, let's throw Blessing Awidobu in there. There was a lot of hype about him coming into the IFBB Pro League. He was a pro in the Elite Pro. There was a lot of hype with him. I never really saw in him what other people was seeing in him, in my own opinion. He hasn't even come close to living up to the hype around him. He looks like he's more suited for the WWE, and I think if we don't see anything from him also, people are just gonna write him off, forget about him, and he'll fade away. Maybe we'll go to the WWE. Okay, if you agree or disagree with anything I've said in this video, please let me know in the comment section. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe, turn on your notifications. This is Michael Diamond. I'd like to thank you for watching Muscle Central.